Yeah, you know what? I think will be a very good year. If I look at the rosters that we have and the recruits that we had coming in, plus teams coming back and talking to the coaches, I think that it's going to be. We had a very good last year. I think we only had one team miss the playoffs, and I would assume that we'll be at least that good again this year.
I'm really excited about this season. This being my 9th year, I've been around seeing a lot of the teams in the college and the leagues, and I'm really excited for what I see this year. Our men's teams are huge. Our women's teams are talented. I think it's going to be a really exciting season. We get to host some great things. We've got men's soccer conference championship for the first time ever in Red Deer. Again, we get the honor of hosting women's volleyball conference championship. So not only are our teams going to be amongst the best teams in the league, but we're also going to be having all the best teams in the league here in Red Deer as well.
Well, you know what? The ACAC went to a bid process where you could put a bid in to host provincial championships now instead of kind of winning your way into hosting. So we applied for both men's soccer and women's volleyball, and we were awarded both of them. So we'll host men's soccer I think it's the 26th weekend in October, and then we'll have women's volleyball in late February. It's been a goal of mine for the last few years to get a little more international flavor on our teams for a couple reasons. One, quite honestly, it makes us better. We can bring in some extremely good international athletes, and the other thing, I think it gives a flavor to our team, to our athletic department. So we were able to create a pilot project this year with some help from some other administrators at the college, and we're able to get 5 very, very good international athletes, which all will be major impact players on their team.
It's quite amazing for how small Red Deer is and how small Central Alberta is, but the caliber of talent that we have athletically in Red Deer is unmatched anywhere.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is we had our athlete orientation the other day, and I said, the myth of the dumb jock isn't true. Our grade point average for a student athlete is always higher than the grade point average for the average student at Red Deer College. We had over 50% of our athletes last year got academic excellence awards. So, we also tied for the most number of academic All-Canadians in the entire country, and I think we had 30 national scholars last year, which were honors students and on their team. So, I mean, we've got a lot of really smart kids, and sometimes I think having to balance the two just makes them more disciplined and makes them even better students. Jody's a perfect example of a perfect student athlete, right? A national champion in cross-country running. Graduated with her nursing degree last year. She's nursing here in Red Deer. She's come back. She's assistant coaching with our cross-country running team. So, I think that's obviously a huge success story. But there's a ton of those, and but Jody is an extremely good example.